Right now, in this very moment, everything you think you know about change is about to be challenged. This isn't about quick fixes or empty promises. This is about confronting the unfiltered truth about your life, your choices, and the power you hold within. The road ahead won't be easy. It won't offer comfort or guarantees. But it will demand one thing: your unwavering commitment to show up, face reality, and take control. If you're ready to stop running from yourself and start building the life you were meant to live. This is where it begins. No distractions, no excuses, just raw, relentless truth. Let's dive in. Today, don't just wake up, truly awaken. Not the kind where your eyes open and you stumble half asleep to the bathroom. No, I mean the kind where your soul jolts awake, where your heart whispers, you weren't meant to live like this. Maybe you've been stuck in a loop. Wake, eat, scroll, wish, complain, repeat. You call it life, but is it really living? You dream of mountains you've never climbed, oceans you've never touched, love that fills the silence, mornings that start with purpose, not notifications. You crave freedom, not just from debt, jobs, or people, but from the version of yourself that keeps playing it small. You want joy, you want peace, you want to be someone your younger self would admire. So tell me, what battle have you fought today to earn it? What comfort have you given up? What fear have you faced head-on? What silence have you embraced just to hear your own heartbeat? Still scrolling? Still dreaming? Still waiting for one day? Let me be brutally honest, you don't have time. Tomorrow owes you nothing. The world is burning, spinning, growing, collapsing, and you're waiting for a sign? This is your sign. This breath, this heartbeat, this truth. You will never get this day back. You will never be this young again. And you will never find your dream life in the comfort of your excuses. Get up, not later, now, before your potential becomes a ghost you mourn. Before your dream buries itself in the land of what could have been. You don't need perfect timing. You need urgency. You need fire. You need to move. Because this isn't a rehearsal. This isn't a draft. This is your one and only life. So live like it, right now. This breath, this heartbeat, this video. Not just pixels flickering on a screen. Not just sounds drifting in the air. This is a reckoning. I'm not here to soothe your comfort zones. I'm not here to hand out empty praise while you stay frozen. I'm not here to dress poison in sugar and call it motivation. I'm here to hold up a mirror. So sharp it cuts. So honest it stings. Because you've been asleep. Not the kind of sleep that refreshes. But the kind where your soul drowns in silence and routine. And you don't even notice. You say you want more. Fluent English. More money. Power. Confidence that enters the room before you do. A life that blazes like fire, not just drifts like smoke. Then stop just watching. Bleed into this moment. Let every word fall into the buried corners of your ambition. Don't just listen. Listen like the roof is collapsing. Like your future is aflame. Because it is. If you want sugar, turn away. If you want another blanket of lies to hide beneath, this isn't your place. But if you want truth, if you want to feel alive again, then stay. Breathe. Burn. Time is no toy. You're not killing it. It's killing you, quietly, relentlessly. Every scroll steals your life. Every snooze button steals your dreams. Every tomorrow steals your chance. Yesterday, did you build or bury? Did you inch closer or drift farther? Tomorrow, the greatest lie you believe. It steals today's power while you wait. Dreams don't care how tired you are. They only answer effort, blood, sweat. Now, write a plan. One thing. Every day, cut an hour of poison and feed your future. Time is a beast. Ride it or be devoured. Get up, right now. No do-overs. No mercy. Make it count, or watch it vanish. Stop looking for someone to blame. Seriously, stop. Blame is a beautiful little trap. It feels good, doesn't it? Feels righteous. Feels safe. It tells you, it's not your fault. It hands you a story where you're the hero who never got a chance. But here's the truth. That story is killing you. You say your parents didn't support you. Your boss didn't see your potential. Your friends didn't believe in you. The system is unfair. You didn't have the right start. You didn't have the money. You didn't have the time. You're right. You didn't. But so what? The world doesn't hand out success like candy to the most deserving. It gives it to the ones who build with bare hands, who claw their way forward, who don't wait for perfect, who don't wait at all. You don't need perfect conditions. You need a choice to stop pointing fingers outward and start pointing them inward, not to punish, but to power up, because the most dangerous thing about blame is that it feels like progress, but it's a cage, a beautiful, padded, soft-spoken prison, and you're not meant for prisons. You're meant to rise. Look around you. So many people with less than you did more than you've done, not because they were lucky, but because they stopped waiting. They stopped crying over the door that never opened, and built their own damn house. It's not about who hurt you. It's about what you do with the hurt. So, here's the moment. Own everything. All of it. Your failures. Your fears. Your past. Own it like a warrior owns their scars. And then do something radical. Build. Start with the smallest thing. Write. Learn. Speak. Create. Move 1 inch forward. Then another. Then another. Because once you stop blaming, you start becoming. And who you're becoming is someone this world has never seen before. Your comfort zone is a cage dressed up as a cozy blanket. You wake up, check your phone, eat, scroll, watch, maybe study a little, then sleep again. Repeat like a broken record. It feels safe, it feels soft, but beneath that softness, you're dying, quietly, slowly, silently. Comfort is the enemy of growth. All the magic, all the fire, all the wild success lives outside that cage. You want to speak fluent English? Then speak, even if your words stumble and fall like clumsy dancers. You want to build a business? Then build, even if the first 10 tries burn to ashes. Most people never start. Why? Because discomfort scares them. Because failure smells like humiliation. Because the fear of being laughed at is louder than the roar of their dreams. Let them laugh. Let them doubt. You keep moving. Imagine a seed buried in dirt, never pushing up, never reaching for the sun. It dies underground. But the seed that breaks through? The one that battles wind, rain, and storms? That seed becomes a towering tree. You are that seed. Do something that scares you every day. Speak even if your tongue trembles. Raise your hand. Post that video. Fail, loudly and proudly, but fail forward. Nothing great ever came from safety. I'll do it later. The cruelest lie your mind tells you. It's not a promise. It's a trap. A whisper from your weakest self, trying to hold you back. I'll do it later means, I don't want to do it at all. Look around. Winners don't say, later. They say now, right this second. They act, even trembling with fear, because they know, later, is a thief stealing their future. You want to learn English? Start now. You want to exercise? Move now. You want to start that side hustle? Begin now. Fix your sleep? Meditate? Pick up that book? Now. Time is not your servant. It does not pause for your fear or your excuses. It just slips away, and all you'll have left is regret, the sharpest pain. You wanted to start that YouTube channel 2 years ago. You didn't, because fear whispered, later. Now, someone else is living your dream. And you watch. Set a timer. 10 minutes. Start now. Stop thinking. Tell yourself, if not now, then when? Don't wait for perfect. Don't wait for ready. Just begin. One small step now beats 1,000 perfect plans lost in later. Your mind, your fiercest ally and deadliest prison. For most, it's a cage forged from overthinking and paralysis. You dream of starting a business, but you stall in endless planning. You crave fluent English, yet hide behind videos and notes without ever speaking. You want to hit the gym, but your routines stay locked in your head, your gear untouched. Overthinking is a slow death. You exhaust yourself before you even begin. You script defeat before the first battle. Thinking is a tool, not a trap. Use it briefly, then move, because fear dresses itself in thought, whispering lies that stop you cold. You don't need the perfect plan. You don't need permission. You need motion. Want to speak English? Speak. Stumble over words. Talk to mirrors. Record your voice. Mistakes? Bring them on. Imagine a man who wants to swim. He reads every book, watches every video, buys every swimsuit, but never plunges into the water. Will he ever learn? No. You're standing on the shore of your dreams. Afraid to dive. Think 10 minutes. Act 10 hours. Turn action into habit. Shut your mind's noise down. Let your hands work. Let your feet move. Let your life move. Because success isn't born in thought. It's forged in doing. Be that person. Not the complainer. Not the quitter. Not the shadow hiding behind excuses. Be the one who wakes when others sleep. Studies when others party. Speaks when others silence. Believes when others mock. Pushes when others surrender. Be the quiet force. The storm brewing beneath still waters. Not everyone will believe in you. Not everyone will cheer your rise. That's their problem. You believe in you. You support you. They'll say you've changed. Good. You're not here to be the same story. You're here to be the revolution. Every circle has one. The one who rises. The one who proves everyone wrong. Why not you? Why should success belong to someone else? Every morning, ask yourself, what would the disciplined warrior do today? Then do that. Wear success like armor. Speak success like prophecy. Walk success like destiny. Don't shout your plans. Show your results. Be the legend people whisper about years later. Because you chose to change everything. Your fiercest enemy isn't out there. It's inside. It's the voice whispering, give up. The part that says, I'm too tired. The part that's okay with being average. That craves comfort over conquest. That version of you is a silent assassin. Waging war every single day. It's you against you. The lazy you versus the relentless you. The fearful you versus the brave you. The sleepy you versus the hungry you. The safe you versus the world-changing you. Every dawn, you're handed a choice. Who wins today? Will it be the scroll for hours slave? Or the reader turning pages like weapons? Will it be the midnight zombie watching distractions? Or the builder crafting empires in the quiet hours? No one decides but you. Inside, two wolves fight. One lazy, defeated, drowning in doubt. One fierce, hungry, roaring with confidence. The victor? The one you feed. So starve your lazy habits. Track every moment you choose growth. Celebrate each tiny victory over weakness. This isn't a game, it's war, and the battlefield is your mind. If you don't train your willpower, your feelings will run the show. And feelings? They're liars. You don't feel like waking up early. You don't feel like pushing your body. You don't feel like chasing your dreams. Guess what? That means you just handed your life over to a tantruming child. Do you want a life of power? Or a life controlled by fleeting moods? Willpower is the silent warrior. Doing what's right when the body screams no. Standing tall when the mind begs to quit. It's not motivation. Motivation is a spark that fades. Willpower is the iron flame that never dies. The successful don't wait for perfect feelings. They show up, broken, scared, exhausted, because they have willpower. Willpower is a muscle, and it grows stronger when you use it. Try quitting your phone at 10 p.m. tonight. You'll fail at first. You'll sneak that scroll. You'll stumble. But keep fighting. Keep turning it off. Keep moving it out of reach. Write down your goal. Slowly, you'll become the master of your habits. Not their prisoner. Start small. Choose one thing you dread, then do it anyway. Build discipline daily. Reward progress, not avoidance. Speak to yourself like a king. I don't break promises to me. Because the day you master willpower is the day you reclaim your life. Comparison is a silent assassin stalking your soul. Here's the brutal truth. If you keep measuring your life against someone else's highlight reel, you will never find peace. Never find joy. Why do so many people despise their own lives? Because they spend more hours watching other lives than building their own. You scroll through Instagram, see the perfect body, the flashier car, the bigger house, hear someone speaking English like a native, getting more likes, more views, more money, more everything, and suddenly, you shrink. What's wrong with me? Why isn't my life perfect like theirs? But here's what you don't see. You're comparing your backstage with their on stage. You see 15 seconds of their sparkle, but not the countless nights they cried, the silent battles they fought, the thousands of failures they endured. Still, you let comparison rip your confidence to shreds. Here's a raw dose of reality. The fastest way to kill your progress is to compare your journey to someone else's destination. You have your own path, your own battles, your own timeline, your own destiny. If a sunflower and a rose start comparing height and color, they both forget how stunning they already are. So stop looking sideways. Look straight ahead. Your race is you versus you. Cut the noise. Unfollow anyone who makes you feel less than enough. Focus on your growth from last month, not their spotlight today. Turn comparison into inspiration. Learn from others, but don't hate yourself for not being them. You were never born to imitate. You were born to outgrow yesterday's version of you. And when it comes to advice, don't take it from those who haven't walked your path. If you want to build a house, don't ask the one living under a broken roof. If you want wealth, don't ask the broke friend. If you want fluent English, don't ask the silent dreamer afraid to speak. Seek those who've stumbled and risen, who've battled storms and survived, who've tasted failure and turned it into victory. The internet is flooded with noise. Words without scars, opinions without sweat. Don't let them derail your journey. You're the driver. Don't take directions from someone who's never left the driveway. Your uncle says, don't start a business, it's too risky. But has he ever risked anything beyond his 9-to-5 grind? No. So why would you listen to someone who's never walked through fire? Ask yourself, has this person built what you dream of? If yes, lean in. If not, nod politely and keep moving. Because one misplaced word from the wrong mouth can delay your destiny by a decade. The world won't pick you. It won't cheer until you've already won. It won't believe until you've already arrived. So stop waiting for permission. Stop waiting for applause that won't come. Stop waiting for a sign, a call, a lucky break. Pick yourself. Start that YouTube channel. Write that book. Apply for that job. J.K. Rowling got rejected 12 times before Harry Potter became a legend. What if she waited for someone else's approval? She chose herself, and the world followed. Want a story worth telling? Understand this. Greatness demands risk. No legend was born from comfort. No champion ever played it safe. Every titan you admire risked their money, their peace, their heart. Without risk, your life becomes a quiet, colorless shadow. Safe, predictable, empty. What will people remember? Not your safety, but your scars, your daring, your fire. Scared to speak English because of laughter? Years pass, and silence remains. What if one bold moment rewrote 10 years of your life? Take a risk today. Speak up. Apply. Post. Build. Ask yourself, what's the worst that could happen? Now ask, what if it actually works? No risk, no story. The clock is ticking, indifferent to your fears. It won't slow because you're confused or tired. It doesn't pause for the right moment. Life runs, second by second, slipping through your fingers. And one day, you'll look in the mirror, 10 years older, wondering where your dreams vanished. You're not too young. You're not too old. You're not too busy. You're just making excuses. When will you stop watching others win and start creating your own victory? Will you let your dreams rot in silence? Or will you stand and declare, no more wasting time, I'm becoming who I was born to be? What's scarier than failure? Regret. That knife twists deep in your chest forever. So hear me, stop pretending you have forever. The clock is ticking. Your time is now. Nobody cares. And that is your greatest freedom. No one's coming to rescue you. No one feels your pain like you do. Sympathy? Forget it. People are locked in their own battles. They'll nod, then move on. But this truth? It's your power. Because if nobody's watching, you're free to fall, free to fail, free to get back up stronger. No permission needed, no approval required. Feel like crying? Cry. Then wipe those tears, clench your fists, and rise. A warrior fueled by pain and loneliness turned power. Build your life like no one's watching, because they aren't. Why wait? Next week, next month, next year, what will change? Will motivation strike like lightning? Will fear disappear? No. If you can't start now, you might never start at all. Life's messy. Your mind will always find reasons to delay. So start anyway, right now. Every second you hesitate, your dreams slip through your fingers, slowly turning to dust. Opportunities don't wait, The world doesn't wait. Time, it's merciless. So why are you still waiting? Want to start your fitness journey? Start now. Want to learn English? Start now. Want to change everything? Start now. Not next Monday, not next year, now. One small step today could ignite a whole new existence. Tell me, what's stopping you? There isn't a solid reason. So just start. Look around. Is this life yours or a shadow pretending to be yours? Are you waking up on fire? Or dragging your feet through a fog of fake smiles and dead dreams? If you hate your routine, your job, your energy, why do you cling to it? You are not a tree stuck in place. You are a creator, an artist with the power to burn down the old and paint a new masterpiece. Change your habits, your thoughts, your friends, your environment. Stop copying someone else's script and write your own story, raw, real, unforgettable. You don't need to hit rock bottom to rise. Decide now. You are not a victim. You are the storm, the fire, the revolution of your own life. Expectations? Chains forged by others to keep you small. Your family, your society, your friends, they want you safe, quiet, boxed in. But that box isn't your destiny. Live for yourself, even if it means breaking hearts. Walking alone, saying no when everyone expects yes. This life is yours, no one else's. Your pain, hidden, silent, crushing, it's not a curse. It's your secret weapon. Most run from pain, hiding behind smiles and distractions. The strongest wear it like armor. That heartbreak, it taught you respect. That failure, it forced growth. That suffering, it made you unbreakable. You are not broken. You are being forged. Darkest nights birth the brightest stars. Let your pain sharpen you, not silence you. Inside your mind, two wolves battle, distraction and focus. Every endless scroll, every useless gossip, every binge-watching binge, feeding distraction, starving your dreams. How long will you trade your future for a moment of comfort? Want success? Starve the distractions. Cut the noise. Say no to what drains you. Set boundaries fierce as a warrior's sword. Then feed focus, read, learn, build, fail, rise. Focus is a muscle. Train it relentlessly. Imagine giving your all for 1 year. Your life would be unrecognizable. Not magic, discipline. The wolf you feed wins. Life owes you nothing. No one cares about your potential. Only your results. Good heart, big dreams? Doesn't matter if you don't show up. No fairy godmother, no genie, no perfect timing. It's on you. Stop crying for help. Start fighting like hell. Stop waiting for belief. Start becoming belief. That fire inside, it has to come from you. Yes, life's unfair. Yes, you'll suffer more than some. Yes, others have privilege. So what? Will you sit and complain? Or rise and say, I don't care how hard it is. I will make it happen. Life is a battlefield. You're either fighting or fading away. Wake up with this truth. Life owes me nothing, but I will take everything I deserve. Work harder. Suffer more. Show up earlier. Keep going when others quit. And one day, when they ask how, I'll smile and say, I stopped expecting easy. I demanded more from myself. Want a crown? Earn it with blood, sweat, and obsession. That's the price. Pay it. Listen closely, maybe right now. As you watch this, your world feels like it's collapsing. Not just one crack, but everything crumbling all at once. Your wallet's empty. Your mind is a battlefield. Your body aches. Connections you once trusted are slipping through your fingers. You're barely surviving. No one sees the war raging inside you. You wear a mask of smiles while your heart bleeds alone in the dark. You feel broken, defeated, like you're drowning in failure. You wonder, when will this nightmare end? I'm not here to toss you hollow hope. I'm here as your brother who's walked through fire and risen from the ashes. I've seen the dawn break after the blackest nights. That light, it's real. It might hide behind endless tunnels of pain, shadows, and despair, but it's there. So don't stop walking, no matter how shattered you feel, no matter how slow the journey. You are far from finished. Your story, it's still unfolding. Your future, it's bursting with possibilities. Inside you is a power more fierce than you've ever dared imagine. Those darkest days? They're not the end, they're your rebirth. If your soul is empty of dreams, Go find one. It doesn't need to be perfect. It only needs to set your heart on fire. A reason to rise. A cause to fight for. Hold it close. Clutch it with everything you've got. Build it from scratch with raw hands and relentless spirit. Learn, grow, sweat through the silent hours when no one's watching. Devour knowledge like your life depends on it, because it does. Ignore the world's chaos. Fix your gaze inward. Focus on the spark that still flickers inside you. You think you're weak? You're a storm gathering strength. You think you're late? You're just getting started. You think no one believes? I believe, for both of us. You are a force waiting to explode. And when you rise, the world will stop. They'll whisper, "Where did this person come from?" And you'll answer, "I came from the fire. I came from the pain. I came from the depths of rock bottom. And I conquered." So now, pick up your shattered heart. Stand tall like the warrior you are. Wipe away the tears that tried to drown you. Step forward, because your future is waiting. Your greatness is waiting. Your dream is calling your name. Go claim it, right now. No excuses, no delays. This moment is yours. Thank you for staying. Now, rise. In the end, it all comes down to this. You control only your actions and your mind. The world around you remains indifferent, chaotic, unpredictable, and often unfair. But within you lies a fortress of reason, the power to choose how you respond. Accept what you cannot change. Focus on what is within your control. Stand firm in virtue, discipline, and resilience. Life is fleeting, distractions are many, but your purpose is clear and singular. Face each day not with complaint or desire, but with calm and steady resolve. The obstacle is the path, the struggle is the way forward. Embrace it. In doing so, you find freedom. In doing so, you become truly alive. If you're ready to meet life with this unshakable mindset, focused, resilient, and free, join us on this journey. Subscribe now and become part of a community that values truth over comfort, action over excuses, and growth over stagnation. No fluff, no distractions, just real talk and real change. Your path begins here. Hit subscribe and step fully into your power.